Channel note. I am forced to report that Teronium is gone. Because of this, I am ending this story because I won't get any more of the pictures he created. There were more parts in production but are now cancelled. Rather than leaving this story with no ending, I'm forced to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for being part of the journey. Trails and Tributaries, the last part. Written and pictures by the Furry Sith Lord. The Yote brothers led the way into the cave since they held the torches. There was nothing else in here as they made their way through the narrow path. Eventually they entered a larger chamber in the center of the cave. "Look at that," Striped Warrior said as he saw a large wooden box that sat on a stone pedestal. A translucent white light shone around the area. "What's that light?" Doxy asked. "That must be the barrier Red Yote spoke of. Only someone of a pure heart can pass through," Striped Warrior replied. "I guess this is it," Doxy said nervously as he swallowed hard and prepared to step into the light and grab the box. "Wait," Striped Warrior ordered. "Sorry, Doxy, but it's not you that can enter. After everything we have been through, I realize that there is only one of us with a pure heart." "Little Yipper," Striped Warrior said. "My brother?" Hawkeye's asked incredulously. "With everything that has happened to him, he's the only choice. Despite being hurt and an outcast of your tribe, yet he has retained his innocence. Go on, Little Yipper. Get the box so you can win your voice back," Striped Warrior said. Little Yipper walked up to the light and hesitated, then stepped through it. The light vanished instantly and he picked up the box. It was lightweight and he could tell it had an amulet inside of it. He ran back to the others and showed them. His brother pet his head in approval as the mute Yote smiled. The group walked out of the cave and Hawkeyes took the box from his brother. "This is where we say goodbye," Hawkeyes said sternly. "Wait, don't we have to deliver the box to Red Yote?" Striped Warrior asked, confused. "Red Yote told us to kill you both once we got the amulet. We can't do that, not after everything that has happened. If you both leave now, then no one will be the wiser," Hawkeyes explained. Little Yipper nodded in agreement and he hugged both of them. "What will happen to you both?" Doxy asked. "We've decided that once we give the amulet and Little Yipper gets his voice back, that we are leaving the tribe. It has never been our home and you both have taught us that there is a whole other world out there. One we'd both like to see and experience," Hawkeye said. "If either of you ever come to Fur Ryan City, be sure to look us up," Striped Warrior said as he shook hands with the Yote brothers. They picked up their gear and walked back to where they parked their cars. As they drove off towards their homes, Doxy made a remark about how he was looking forward to seeing Max again. The Yote brothers entered Red Yote's tribal hut and knelt as they gave him the box. Red Yote's eyes glowed with an even more intense red light than they usually did. Outside, several members of the tribe gathered as they waited for Red Yote to tell them how the prophecy fared now that the brothers were back. The noise of chanting was heard coming from inside the hut and smoke that smelled like incense came out of it. Soon the whole tribe gathered as they waited. After an hour, the chanting stopped and Red Yote escorted the Yote brothers outside. Everyone watched and waited. "Yip yip yip you. Yip 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 you," Little Yipper said, as he smiled and his brother hugged him. "The curse is broken and the spirits have returned your voice," Red Yote said. He placed a paw on Little Yipper's shoulder, then turned to face the tribe. "Henceforth, you shall be known as Pure Heart because of the wonderful things you have accomplished," Red Yote said, and the tribe began to celebrate. A hooded and cloaked figure with scaly hands clapped silently as he watched. He held a long chain that disappeared into a bush. Red Yote saw him, but none of the others seemed to care. "That's my boys," the coyote that they once called father exclaimed as they climbed down from the stage and started walking towards the hut they lived in. "You are not our father," Pure Heart shouted loudly, and the tribe immediately stopped clapping as they looked around confused. "Or did you forget you disowned us?" "Every last one of you did," Hawkeyes said as they looked around uncomfortable with each other. Now it's our turn. We disown all of you, Pure Heart said as Hawkeye's nodded. They went to their hut and quickly packed up anything else they needed, then left the village. The tribe looked at each other and several muttered about how ungrateful they were for everything the tribe had done for them. Red Yote walked to the supervisor and handed him the box with the amulet. The supervisor took it out and looked at it as the red stone sparkled in the sunlight. There is the payment. Are you ready with your part of the bargain? Red Yote asked. Yes. For giving this to my master, I present you with the bear that has tormented your people for so long. The supervisor pulled on the chain and the bear walked out of the bushes with its face buried in a large pot of honey. It sat on the ground as it finished the last of it with the chain on its neck like a collar. Excellent, Red Yote said. Now that our business is completed, I will leave you now. Oh, and to make sure this is the real amulet. The supervisor held the amulet up and a stream of light shone out of it and hit the bear. Its calm demeanor suddenly changed and the bear grew as it began to change from a regular bear into a werebear. The hulking monster roared as the tribe members scattered and screamed in fear. The broken chain lay at Red Yote's feet as the neck of the bear snapped it as if it were a thread. But you promised to help us, Red Yote protested. And we did. We captured him for you and gave him to you. If you could not keep him captured, it has nothing to do with us. The supervisor mocked as he walked away laughing. He was off to return the amulet to his master. The screams of the tribe as the bear now killed every last member filled the forest. Red Yote watched in horror as he watched his people die because of him, and he lay on the ground and waited for the bear to finish him as well. Where to now, brother? Pure Heart asked as they neared the edge of the forest that was once their home. You see this road in front of us? Let's see where it takes us. Hawkeye's replied as he smiled at his brother. Yip 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 you. Yip 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 you. Pure Heart laughed as they began walking to a new unknown destiny. The end. This ends the Trails and Tributaries series. I hope you enjoyed it. A new series will be starting soon and I hope you stay and join us for it. See you then.